Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome to another video, and welcome to Do Not Take This Cat Home. Now this is a game over on itch.io. I have no idea what it's about apart from do not take the cat home. We take the cat home, something bad happens. It's a horror game, so yeah, I'm really hyped for this. I hope you guys are too. So without any further ado, make sure to like, subscribe. Let's jump straight into this. You're not having a great day, as usual. Oh. Oh, great. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. But in the middle of your walk it starts to rain. Typical, but maybe this is just a sign that you should have stayed home today. Yeah, you can always try again tomorrow, right? You turn to head home when... Huh? What was that? There are only a few people around on the street. Makes sense due to the increase of missing people around the area recently. Well, that and the weather. But none of them react to the sound at all. Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a dark, dingy alleyway. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward. The ground dampened by rain makes your steps sound louder and more confident than you actually feel. I'm doing pretty good at reading. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm pretty happy. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the cold, dim light of the alley. At the end of the alley is in a big cardboard box is a cat. Huh? I guess that should have been obvious. Yeah. It's an interesting looking cat. Jeez. That's a big knot of my hair coming out. Got stuck in my headphones. But anyway, its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. It puts its front paws up on the edge of the box and looks up at you. My friend got a cat, and it's like a little kitten. It's adorable. I got to hold it. So cute. And it definitely knows it. You've never had much of an opinion one way or another about cats before, but if they're all like this one, it's a shock you haven't already found a way to rule the world. You don't think your mind's bowing down to a feline overlord. You look around the alley for a small frown. With a small frown. Who leaves cats in cardboard boxes these days anyway? Wouldn't they just jump out and leave the box eventually? True. The cat doesn't answer you. Oh! Oh, it's like one of the... Okay, yep. Obviously. It also doesn't do as you suggest and leave the box. It's just looking at you. So when we need to make this, so this game will have decisions. So it's a lot of reading and decisions. So we save at the decisions and you can get different endings. This is like that Vanny fan game. Well, like the one about Vanessa. And you're in that factory kind of thing and blah blah blah. Similar. But anyway, as if waiting for you to make the next move. Let's take that guy home. You know what? You reach into the box, pick the cat up, holding it out in front of you. Why not? You're all alone and well, I'm kind of in the same boat myself, so you bring the cat close. You didn't realize it was shivering until just then, but it slowly breathes easier as it presses into your chest. Jeez, I have had not much good sleep. I can't even I can't speak English anyway. Jeez. You may not stick together, right? At least for a little while. Why not stick together, right? At least for a little while. You think a little while will probably be more like a day. You'll be responsible and take it to a shelter tomorrow. But for now, let's get you out of the rain, okay? As I was saying, I was getting better at reading. Of course, I start stuffing up. Jeez. You stop by a small local pet store for some cat food, then head back home. Jeez. Gotta try and stop you on. You live in a modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. You are living alone in it. You're living alone in it. So it feels weird having another being inside it after so long. So it feels weird having another living being inside it after so long. Even if it's just a cat. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch for a moment as it curiously explores the new environment. Leaving the feline to its own devices, you set about making the both of you some dinner. You take out a can of cat food and open it with the table on top. You put some cat food on a saucer and click your tongue to call the cat over. To that, okay. Or, yeah, that one. The cat over to you. It perks up at you, you're beckoning, and rushes over. It looks at the plate of food and completely ignores it. No hunger, I guess. You try not. Oh, jeez, accent. You try not to let it annoy you. Cat doesn't understand the concept of money to appreciate that you've spent your hard-earned cash on it. It's just a cat after all. I'll just leave it here if you get hungry later, okay? The cat rubs its body against your leg with a purr. You smile. That's enough of thanks from you. It follows you into the kitchen as you start on your own dinner. You decide that you have enough ingredients for a sandwich. Bread toasted, mayo and mustard spread, turkey and cheese, and lettuce perfectly placed. Tomato sliced. Ow. You wince as you cut your finger on the knife while slicing a tomato. Stupid. You feel a little embarrassed for such a blunder and sigh, tossing the knife onto the cutting board. You're about to head to the bathroom for a bandage when the cat hops up onto the counter. It sniffs the knife and meows almost pointedly at you. Hehe. Don't worry, I'm alright. It's just done. You watch as the cat starts to lick lightly but enthusiastically at the blood on the nut. Oh! That's a good sign. At your blood. You're so shocked that by the time you come to your senses, the knife has been completely licked clean. The cat sits back staring at you. You feel a little uneasy. Sure, cats are meat-eating predators, but that was a little weird, right? Sure, you're you're no cat expert, but that was definitely not something an ordinary cat would do. Right? Well, regardless, Alright. Well, regardlessly, you're not about to abandon a cat in need while it's raining outside, not after all your efforts. You were going to take it to a shelter tomorrow anyway. What's one night of awkwardness? Weird or not, it's just a cat. The rest of the evening, unfortunately, goes downhill from here. Even after covering up your fingers cut with a bandage, the cat keeps trying to lick at the wound. While you're eating your sandwich. While you're cleaning up the kitchen. While you're watching TV. You gently push it away every time, but you're starting to get worried at the strange behavior. What if it's got a taste for blood and thinks you're food now? You're not sure what you'll do if it starts to get more aggressive. It's a cat. Like, it's not like it's like a lion or something like that. It's a cat. It would hurt if it bites, but it's not going to kill you. Like a big dog, yeah, that could, but dogs aren't. Oh, depends how they're raised. But anyway, blah 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 blah. You keep. Oh, damn it! Ugh. I gotta rub my eyes real quick. Hold on. I clear everything. How to read. You keep thinking about the cat food sitting in the corner, untouched. Ugh, come on, enough already. You shove it away a little more forcefully, this time out of annoyance. You feel bad immediately, but you can do anything. But before you can do anything, the cat meows sharply at you and dashes off around the corner and into the hall. You sigh deeply. At this point, you're just worried that it's going to take a bite out of you in your sleep. Maybe a vet will have an idea on how to calm it down. Why do I yawn when I read? I have a habit of that. Like, I know I'm tired, but... you can only hope you don't have many other options left other than tossing the cat out in the rain. After finding the number of a local vet, you pick up your landline. Oh. Lights just went out. Great, just great. Rain must have knocked the power out. Yeah, definitely. You check your cell phone, only to find that it's out of batteries. You must have forgotten to charge it before leaving out earlier. Charge it before leaving out earlier. See, that's the thing with horror games. This is why I always have my phone charged. Because you never know what's going to come after you, and all the time in horror games, your phone is dead. My phone is never dead. It's at least 20%. 20% at the lowest, then I put it on charge. See? You gotta be smart. The outlining had been so spur of the moment that it had no doubt messed with your usual routine. You grab a flashlight and turn it on. It's quiet. Too quiet. I was just about to say that. Did the rain stop? But then, why did the power go out? It's a demon cat. You look outside. The sky is pitch black. What time is it? You turn to check the clock. It's saying help. Help, kill. Yeah, help and kill. 12, 3, okay, yep. 3's the witching hour, there we go. So, yeah, demon cat. The cat sits on top of a digital clock staring at you. Why did I say Glock? The hell? I'm so confused. Ah! It bit me. Anyway. Thinking now, you realise the clock shouldn't be working at all with the power outage, but the numbers are lit up and going completely haywire. The cat stares at you. It's completely still. You think it was a statue if you didn't know any better. It's not giving off any indication that it's alive. It's not blinking. It's not even breathing, but its eyes. This isn't normal. You're afraid. You want to run, but you're afraid of letting the cat out of your sight. You consider tossing the cat out after all. But as soon as the thought enters your head, you feel a sharp urge to vomit. Oh, those eyes. Its eyes hold you still. Even with your flashlight trained on it, its pupils are large, round, and... Oh, I wasn't finished reading! Come on! Let me read, cat. Flashlight flickers. And it's gone. The cat is gone. Fear immediately grips your mind. The silence punctuated with a rapid pumping of blood in your heart. It's overwritten as your ears slowly start to pick up the sound of static all around you. How is the clock working with no power? You don't know why such a question matters at the moment, but it feels as if having the answer will make sense out of everything that's happening. The order will be restored. But no answers come to mind. You back away from the clock and feel as if the air itself coils tightly and abruptly in... I click back in response. Like a predator prepared to pounce. But waiting. Waiting for your next move. But you're afraid to move. You're afraid to even take a breath. Oh, well, that's gonna go well. But you can't stay still forever, right? Jeez. Whatever... oh, come on! No, go back. You're afraid to move, afraid to breathe. But you can't stay still forever, right? What is watching you, you can already feel it's impatient. It's too eager. You don't know how you know this, but you can sense it as clearly as if it had whispered. Right in your ear, right into your soul. It won't let you wait it out, not that you could even if you did. You can't stay here. You have to run. With this thought, a sudden primal instinct awakens within you, making you tear yourself into a hasty burst of movement, of action. But you're still weak from the fear's grip on your mind. Your legs tangle together under you in your haste, and you fall to the ground. Oh. A sharp pain explodes in the center of your foot. At first you think you've broken your ankle, but something warm and wet trickles down the length of your foot, pooling underneath it. You hear the sound of metal scraping on the tiles after skidding across the floor as if it had been kicked. Oh, that would hurt! Winded from the floor, you look up in a daze and see the object glinting in a strange light coming in from outside. The light pouring in from your new open front door. Thoughts of how, when, who, what in regards to your inexplicable inexplainable open door screeched to a halt. Yeah, I don't know what that word is. As your brain finally identifies the metallic object you've been staring at, it's your kitchen knife, and still tinted red from your blood earlier, and still tinted red from your earlier bladder, but that's not right. Wasn't it completely licked clean by the... You grip dryly in the pain in your foot. You barely have time to wonder how the knife ended up on your living room floor to be stepped on. Instead of resting on your cutting board in the kitchen where you'd left it, when you spy something in the darkness just beyond the knife. It spies right back at you. A pair of glowing golden eyes come forward as the cat emerges from the shadows into the light from your doorway. It pads lightly over to the knife as if it's skipping in delight. It bends down to lap at the blood dripping from the blade. Your sense slowly began to overwhelm you. The chill of the air as it starts to suffocate you under its weight. The sound of the shaky breath discorient against the static now piercing your skull. The dryness on your tongue spreading to your throat. The incomprehension sight of a stray you've taken in, licking away at your kitchen knife once again completely clean. The scent of blood. The scent of blood from the fresh wound on your foot. Blood? Gold eyes slide up to you as if it responded to the sudden realization. Blood. You're hurt. Your foot is bleeding. You're bleeding. You're bleeding. The cat barely moves, shoulders twitching as if just considering the act of pouncing forward. But you're already on your feet and out the door. You run, or rather limp down the empty street. The sky is black and bleeding red. But there's a strange light emitting from nowhere that casts everything else in white. The house, the trees, the road, even you. Everything. Except your blood. You just barely glimpse the bloody imprint your injured foot leaves in your wake with every impact it makes with the ground. It hurts, but you can't stop, you don't stop. Not when the shadows grow around you. Not when you feel the gaze of eyes all around you. Not when the road ahead of you is darkened by a long shadow of something behind you. Even then, you don't stop running, because if that's the cat right there ahead of you, then what in the world is behind you? Alright, I'm gonna save. Right, this could be an ending. I'm gonna look behind me. Huh? Interesting. It begins. Okay, so that's one of the endings. Okay. So now we can go. So what did we see? Let's keep running. Huh? Interesting. How very, very interesting. Wait, did I? Huh? Interesting. Very, very interesting. Wait, we just get... Even if we keep running, we get the same thing. Huh? Alright, let's do this. Do not take the cat home. With a sigh, you take a desperate step back. As cute as the cat is, you really can't afford to be taking in a pet on a whim. Rent's coming up soon, and your job doesn't exactly leave you rolling in dough. You give the cat a sad nod. Sorry, good luck out there, okay? You turn around and leave the cat and the alley behind you. Rain's picking up. Time to head home. Not a fool. Endings? Wait. What? Something happened, you think away, you can't really remember what. Hold on. Hold on. No, I didn't mean to do that. Wait, I can go back on options, right? Go home. Blah 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 blah. This is what I normally do with these type of games because I can't read. Even if it's just a cat. Yeah, here we go. So we get another option now. Do something alone or do something with the cat. I'm gonna put this. Do something alone, let's do something alone. Like what? Here we go again. Okay. Clean the apartment. You decide that even if it's your day off, that doesn't mean you should be completely unproductive. You know you have a guest and all, but you really shouldn't put off your chores. Best to get them done while you're in the mood to do so. So for now, you get dressed, roll up your sleeves, and get to work and clean your apartment. At least, you try to. You sweep the living room. You wipe the kitchen counter. Okay, you don't make your bed, but who actually does that anyway? I know, right? Who does that? My parents tell me all the time, make your bed, make your bed, make your bed. I don't make my bed because what's the point? When I hop in bed, I grab what I need, and then I'm asleep. Well, not really asleep, but like, yeah, you just grab what you need. Like, all I have is a doona. You just grab a doona, 2 pillows, boom, you're done. Correcto mundo, that. It's the correct one. Still, you notice that no matter how much you clean up, you keep finding more mess than when you started. You peek over at the cat. You suspect that it might be the culprit behind this mystery, but every time you rush to check on it or catch it in the act, you always find it napping in the living room. You keep cleaning, but the cat, or something, keeps leaving more and more mess in its way. I reckon catch the cat in the act. How are you supposed to finish cleaning up if this little imp is making a menace of itself? No. You know the cat's the culprit. You consider locking it up in the bathroom, but at least until you clean the rest of the apartment. But it just doesn't seem fair when you don't actually have any proof. You need to investigate further. You need proof. Not just for the sake of your sanity, but more importantly, for the sake of cleanliness. Cleanliness? I don't know. Cleanliness. Cleanliness. I don't know. It's one of those two. You start to clean up. You start to clean again and peek behind you, catching mere glimpse of a paw here or a tail there. But as with earlier, when you rush back to the living room, the cat is still sleeping. Okay, you want to play cat? Let's play. it's time you decide to lay a trap. One your feline friend won't be able to resist. You tackle the kitchen inside island. You tackle the kitchen island counter and gives it the works. You glisten by the time you're done. It's so clean. You drop kick anyone who even thought of eating off it. The perfect trap for your little cleaning stubborn-teen, whatever that word is. You'll whistle innocently as you exit the room and hide around the corner and the entryway of the hallway. From the angle you're at, you have the perfect view of the cat and the island counter. There's no way you won't catch the culprit in the act. If it really isn't the cat, maybe you'll give it a treat as an apology for your suspicion. But as you deliberately, if you should stop by the grocery store to get some fish, the cat starts to shift. Its back just that was raising and falls evenly moments ago. What is that? It is now rippling in small tremors like an agitated wave on a black sea. It's shuddering. It's bubbling. It's bubbling. Pop. What the hell? You gasp in disbelief as another cat bursts out of the still sleeping feline you've taken home with you. You're fairly certain that's not how cats give birth, but more importantly, you watch Cat 2 shake itself off before leaping onto the counter, rolling around on top of it and leaving fur and grime in its wake. Probably should have given it a bath earlier. You feel like your mind is lagging behind the reality of discovering you've just made, but you don't seem capable of thinking beyond smaller observations. For example, through the hows and whys of what you're witnessing include you. The more present question that strikes you is that if the original cat is still sleeping, and this the cloned cat is busy making yet another mess, then where are all the other clones? Suddenly the two cats look directly at you in perfect unison. Their eyes pin you to the spot with their intensity, but you realize with the familiar sinking feeling of being watched from behind that they're not the only ones looking at you. You slowly turn around. Whoa! Packed in the hall behind you, from the floor to the ceiling, is a living, breathing, reverent wall of cats, of clones, all piled on top of each other. The glowing golden eyes of every cat is an unwirling wall of pure black fur. Every single eye is trained on you. Out of fear and a sheer desperate need to distance yourself from this bright and reliant on reality and order, you take a single step back. And in response, the wall just breaks. The cats all stumble over you. It'd be kind of cute if their soft paws weren't hiding claws as sharp as knives. You try to protect yourself, but there's just too many of them. Blood leaks steadily from your scratches. You feel dizzy. With what little strength you have, you turn your head and watch as the cats tear through carpet and upholstery, knock over vases and dishes and lamps, claw at the walls. It's going to take forever to clean this up, you think. Maybe you'll tackle it again later, right after you take a short nap. With an annoyed sigh, you breathe your last breath. Double trouble. Holy crap, there is a lot of stuff in this game, like... Alright, let's watch a movie. You're not tired enough for a nap, but you're too lazy to get started with any of your chores. You decide to watch a movie. This is something I would do. You get dressed in your favourite pyjamas, make some popcorn with an absent amount of butter, jeez, and head over to the armchair. Jeez, that was loud. Only to discover the cat is already napping on it. You frown a little in thought. Your couch isn't at the best angle for optimized TV viewing pleasure, and you don't feel like pushing it around and having to put it back later. Only option you have left is to sit on the floor. Or move the cat to reclaim your throne. Reclaim my throne. I should take another save here. I don't know, these options probably give you the same ending, but still, like... You square your shoulders. Sorry, kitty, but that's my spot. You pick up the cat, place it on the floor. It clearly upsets with you when you try to pet it as an apology. It dodges your hand and scampers away. You shrug and put on a random movie before nestling into your chair. Nah, the FNAF movie, or... What movie would I watch? FNAF movie? Some sort of horror? Not sure. I mostly watch YouTube though. Not sure. It's some horror film. Here we go. It's some horror film that you love to heckle from beginning to end. Nothing but an endless string of pointless jump scares. That's the best horror movies. Did the writers not know the meaning of the word subtle? Subtle? I don't know. Subtle? Hold on, I'll back.
Stuttle.
Stuttle. There we go. Stuttle. What does that mean? Hang on. Making use of clever and in... Oh, okay. Oh, crap. What was that? Was that the bathroom? That cat must have gotten into the medicine cabinet or knocked something over. Claiming your thundering heart with a deep breath, you pause the movie and get up to investigate. Whoa. The cat dashes between your legs from the hall. Feeling the scent only makes you look guiltier, you know. You're even more reluctant to see the damage now. You just want to relax and watch your bad horror movie. You go in the bathroom and turn on the light. Just as you thought, all the stuff in the medicine cabinet is scattered on the tiles. You sign, at least none of it is broken or damaged. You crouch down, pick everything up. Did the door just close? Did you bump it when you crouched down, or... Well, at least the cat can't come in and make more of a mess this way. The lights? Didn't you just replace the bulbs? They weren't faulty, were they? You never remember to hold on to the receipt for situations like these. You doubt you'll be able to get your money back. You stand up. You shake it out of the pain in your knees when from crouching and open your medicine cabinet. Carefully, you place everything back where they belong, making sure nothing is missing. You close the cabinet door. Okay, that got me. You jump back, slamming against the wall, covering your mouth. You look back up at the mirror on the medicine cabinet door to see. Nothing. Nothing? What the hell? Something was... You know you saw something just now. You know you did, right? Alright, let's go... What is it? What do we got now? I like how there's all these slots you can save at. You definitely... Going again. You rush out of the bathroom and slam the door behind you without looking. You enter the hall and... Oh. No. No. You shield yourself with your arms and... Nothing. Nothing again. You peek through your fingers and see... Just your usual hallway. You don't feel very good. You need to sit down. You carefully make your way back to the dark living room. Try not to overwhelm your senses any more than you already have. Maybe you should watch something a little more lighthearted. Or just lie down instead. You don't know. It's a little hard to think. You just need to sit down. Stumbling forward, you reach your chair, but... It's nothing. Nothing at all. Just the cat sitting back in your chair again, looking up at you curiously. Maybe I shouldn't have upset the cat. But it's enough. Your heart lurched so harshly out of the mixture of fear and anticipation, and it completely gives out. Your eyes roll up into your skull. You feel yourself falling back. You're dead before you hit the ground. Real subtle. Wow. So how many? 1, 2, 4. You don't get one for the just ignoring the cat. So, anyway guys, I'm gonna end the video here. If you guys want to see more of this game, I'm happy to come back to this. Yeah, there's not many horror games out at the moment, unfortunately. But soon there'll be some Christmas ones, I'm sure. And yeah. So anyway guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.